Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Advanced Wars Days of Ruin Tiny Wars replay. On the left side as the red Brenner, we got Lord of Cold. So on the top right side as the yellow Isabelle, we got a foreign name. Brenner, of course, is nerfed from the cartridge counterpart. He only has one CO zone expansion, got 53, 60, 60. Additionally, he does not have the plus 10 for all units. He has plus 10 plus 30% defense for all direct units. Additionally, his CO power does provide plus 3 healing globally. Isabelle is, of course, nerfed from the cartridge as well. Gets 50 to 30, 60, 60. Gets all units get plus 20, plus 10. And, of course, her superpower gets plus 2 movement range and plus 1 indirect max range. So let's take a look at the map. It is Fog of War, it is triple base, and if you look closely as well, there's shores all across the area, so that area is completely traversable, albeit slowly by four-wheeled vehicles. And each path does also have a forest there, slowing down ground vehicles as well. This map also does offer some comm towers and 6 ports on the map, and likely won't see many or any naval units whatsoever, even with 6 ports. Not going for this central base just yet. That's interesting. Brenner does capture up his. Bases do cost quite a bit to maintain. It looks like Isabelle is going to try to rush out a battlecopter. Or maybe just try to put more pressure on the center of the map. She does go for bike. It's going to be slow rolling. Shores and Days of Ruin do have the same movement speed as planes for wheeled vehicles. In other words, not good, times 2. And forests do have times 3. Double bike there. So she's going to rush out multiple bikes. Triple infantry there. Infantry are expensive, more expensive than regular Advanced Wars. They cost 1,500 rather than 1,000. So that's also one reason why Isabelle is slowed down, not captured the central base, so she can get out more bikes, so spend her money on more bikes. Now got a recon deployed in the field. So she should be able to project into the center of the map very quickly. Brenner is just going to be projecting slowly with infantry. And he does go for a tank there. He's probably going to CO it and advance forward. Isabelle deployed a tank there as well. And also pulls out infantry unit. My apology, I'm going to open up a drink. Maybe right now I'm just a little bit dehydrated. That could be my issue. I'm not used to it being so warm right now. Recon sitting down south. Comm tower's not being captured on up. We have now the command tank. Right now, both players have 1,200 income, so quite even. A lot of properties being captured on my Brenner now. And let's see now. Goes for a battle copper, so we got more units to actually apply pressure to his opponent now. Recon does head down south along the command tank. Stops to capture the comm tower, pushing forward even further. This should be a relatively safe capture. Captures a central city as well. An anti-air and now advancing. Battlecopter, infantry. So both players now have a battlecopter. Does spot that bike there. Won't be able to interrupt it. Brenner now has 1800 versus 1400. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 properties to be captured next turn by Isabelle. It's a massive capture wave. Brenner currently right now is capturing up 2 properties, both out of vision. Oh, there's a third one down there. Yep, now she's at 21. Gets a strike there. Get a little bit of CO charge as well. And spots Brenner's command tank. Turning her command tank's out of vision. Battlecopter flare. And that's it. Good strike onto the recon. Takes it out with infantry unit there. Command tank pushes forward. Spots command tank. Which means as well we'll get first strike there. However, the battlecopter has no threat to immediate threat. Its current threats are turn away. So maybe good idea for this command tank to fall back a little bit. Infantry, artillery, battlecopter. But she said I push forward inside the force well, so it's hard to displace her command tank. It's the amount of power chart at 26. And anti-air push forward. That looks like it's out of vision range of everything, if my offhand math is incorrect. Couple first strikes there, but she will lose this overall. Recon tank, battlecopter. Does a good strike there, spots a single infantry unit there. Bike goes down. Anti-air is now exposed. Gains some good gains down the center, and overall Isabelle has no presence over here, so maybe this battlecopter should head over there. Recon and tank it also. Brenner has quite a bit of force down here. Right now Brenner has 75,000 versus 75,000, 23 versus 22. Of course he still has day-to-day income to spend. But so does Isabelle. Good strike in the command tank. Knocks the command tank there. It has 41 engine, gets +1 CO zone. She's pretty close to her superpower. +1 max range, but indirect's not going to be super useful. It's mostly going to be the +2 movement range. Flare heading down south for the winter. Artillery. Tank and artillery. Oops, she now has some artillery for the +1 max range for her superpower. Of course, she still needs 16 more energy, and her command tank can still always die. Good strike there, takes the bike. Her infantry push way forward. Here comes the battlecopter, hits the battlecopter. Puts a bit of more machine gun fire into it. Down to literally 2 health. Command tank deployed on the field. Anti-air infantry, another tank over here. Artillery piece heading up north. Brenner has pretty good presence up north. Really, Isabelle has no presence up north. Not even really infantry. Has a 1 health, or full health, 3 health, and 4 health back there. She now has superpower. The tank's off the beaten road though, which could be a bad thing. It means it's easy to pop it. Don't have to worry about her command tank not getting shot at if it's way out off the side. Also means it likely won't be knocked out. T-copter battle tank anti-air. It's a good strike there. Isabelle's tanks or battlecopters have not been staying alive all too long. There's also a decent amount of properties out in the sea to capture on up, so it's a good idea to send out a teacup to capture them. Bike, anti-air, and tank pushes way forward. Battlecopter, recon, tank, bike. And it's turn for 106, Isabelle starts turn for 93, so still day-to-day difference, but Isabelle is starting to fall slightly behind, losing too many battlecopters to everything. Lander. Why Lander? Wait, layers can actually be good to transport these units across the sea. Never mind. But landers are relatively slow and expensive. Allow to push forward a turn quicker for units. Maybe 2 turns depending on what unit it is. Command tank gets great strike on the anti-air, knocks out the anti-air entirely. Right now, Isabelle can't be popping her superpower. There's actually a good amount of units to charge forward. It may actually be a good idea to go for the superpower. She'll lose her turn on her tank, but there's also other nearby tanks that can be pushed forward because of it. Why do I see the windows loading her wheel? Yeah, never mind. Battlecopter, tank. Will we see the superpower? No, we're not. Looks like Isabelle is starting to pull back a little bit. She can pull back to push forward. We've now got a medium tank, anti-air, and recon. CO's into the battlecopter now. Trying to capture that property. Artillery reads the artillery. Isabelle still has pretty much nothing in the northern flank. Takes out that tank there. Anti-air recon tank. Looks like we won't see the CO power this turn. Good strike there. Battlecopter gets a good strike in as well. Knocks out multiple tanks. Artillery piece push way forward. Good strike there and there. Nothing really threatens this battlecopter region. Now there's a anti-air. Command tank could take some damage, but I don't think it will go down. If she takes too much damage, she can just pull back, pop the superpower, have units charge forward. There's some decent damage there. Good strike. Takes out that tank there. Battlecopter, tank, bike. Good strike there. Looks like she does not want to pop her superpower just yet. Sacks the battlecopter. Does not take out this commander copter. Does take out the tank. There goes that battlecopter as well. Medium tank push way forward. Looks like Isabelle's over smashing through the center part of the map. We got a couple tanks here in artillery piece. Medium tank's out of range of everything though. Double medium tank. Which there's a lander nearby, so it's able to quickly forward deploy. Battlecopter now deployed in the field. And her command tank goes down. That's actually a bit of a loss there. But you'll probably see one of those medium tanks. But she still has a tank anti-air, couple full health anti-airs there. Vet 2 tank, Vet 1 medium tank. So Isabelle still has pretty good presence on the map. That one took a now hit. And so artillery piece in range of some units as well. So the artillery piece will be useful. Seals the medium tank. And push forward those tanks. Blair getting good hit down there. Battle gets a good strike. Anti-air takes out the light tank, takes out the infantry unit there. The anti-air takes out the bike. This tank takes out that tank there. Medium takes out that tank. Yeah, that's a clean sweep down there. Very good movement. Right now it's 26,000 versus 24,000. Has 138 versus 87. Make that 90. Command copter does get a good strike there. Takes out the anti-air. So got another anti-air there to take out this battlecopter, and the medium tank can punch through his Vector C2. Yep, I can see the medium tank strike punch through the... Actually, no. This is, of course, within Brenner's CO zone, so which means it has plus 30% defense, so probably won't be a break through the anti-air. Gets trapped there. Looks like Isabelle is just sort of reforming her line, backing off a little bit there. With 3 medium tanks, she can easily punch through here. Just I gotta make sure the ATR doesn't go down or the battlecopters engage the battlecopters. Gunboat there. So that's one way to move infantry unit there. Good strikes there on Isabelle's forces. Isabelle's always been very weak up here. Good strike there on the artillery piece. Knocks out the artillery piece there. ATR is still alive, so the command copter can go down. Artillery, battlecopter, infantry. There's also that anti-air as well. May want to use the try to hit that battlecopter there. It does use the medium tank to take out the battlecopter rather than the anti-air. Takes out the infantry unit there. She's at 38 energy. Got a lot of energy there. Gunboat there as well. Battlecopter, tank, infantry. Getting a turn. Oh, and looks like Brenner does resign. Was angry, saying, "Thank you for watching," and on to the next replay.